remember to support your local scene in any way, and that's by buying merch, listening to music, buying CDs, doing or feeding your local artists or giving them small tips. Don't forget about supporting local music artists because they're amazing, just like this guy right here in this band. Hey, what's up everyone? My name's Matt from Diazable and I do music reviews. Thanks for coming on by. Today I am checking out the band called Chimchango with their album, There It Isn't. I know, it's a bit of a weird name. Chimichanga is the brainchild of Angel Bautista. I think I'm saying his name right. This is his little project that he created while he was in San Antonio, Texas at the time, because he is originally from Fontana, California. He moved out to San Antonio and started creating music because, you know, it's his passion. He likes being an artist. He's got to create stuff. And through my channel and me being from San Antonio, eventually we crossed paths where he asked me to check out his music. And, you know, always happy if anyone wants me to check out their music. I think it's really cool that they want me to review or talk about it. So thank you for that. And this music that he's making here is a mix of like indie rock and garage rock. And I will say it's always really cool to find something that not too many people know about, or, you know, like hidden gems, they would say. And it's really fun to explore these things that are very new to you and very different, you know, just opening a whole new world to you. And I think this little band, Chimichanga, is one of those little hidden treasures that a lot of people don't know about because he's a small-time artist and it's hard for him or hard for bands to get noticed and stuff. But this is a really nice little indie gem that I've discovered in my life. And when I listen to this album, I'm getting like a mix of emotions when listening to it because each song has something that I love about it, while at the same time, it has something that I could critique about it. I find myself enjoying and disliking multiple elements at the same time when listening to this album. Prime example is like either, you know, the vocals have a very distorted feel to them sometimes and throws everything off from a really great song in terms of like the music structure and the instruments and everything. Or the vocals are really strong, you know, have a very good performance and presence, but the music itself is really lacking in strength or catchiness. Take Sunday Morning, for example. The distorted vocals are very bold and very, you know, ambitious. I'll give them that. But they're a bit distracting from the song's infectious catchiness. Like it's a really like weird balancing act where, you know, you can't focus on the song so much because the vocals are so distracting. So I want to play a clip of that song for you right now. You see, underneath all those vocals it has a really good beat and just an overall good catchiness to it, but it's so distracting with those vocals. The gritty lo-fi recording is interesting. It's cool. It's, you know, I enjoy it to some extent, but you know that song would have sounded so much better with more satisfying vocals. Other tracks like Fucked Up, Da Da Da, Good Things, and That's What She Said suffer from the similar fate of the opening song Sunday Morning, where the vocals really overshadow the performances, or, you know, the music feels a little weak in comparison to the vocals. Like it's just that whole teetering of love, hate on this record. A good example of, you know, strong vocals but weaker musical presentation, and this time around it's the drums. They're very buried in the mix, so it makes the rhythm section seem a little underwhelming, is the song Flowers. I think he sounds pretty good here, but the rest of the music is just not as strong. So here's a clip of that.
She was disguised as the finest of flowers, a couple lone stars, a couple hours, too good to be true. Is that a full moon? Trick or treat, I think I should leave soon. You ask for trouble, like I would say.
Like he sounds good there, but you know, the rest of the band or the rest of the music, So this is like the reoccurring issue with this album. But I will say there are a few songs like Water Me, There It Isn't, and Goodnight Little C where they are able to balance out the vocals and the drums in the mix. Funny enough, those songs that I mentioned are probably the strongest vocal performances on this album. One thing about this album that is a consistent highlight that I was surprised by was the bass. From the deep and thick tones on Good Things to the more subtle approach on the song Lagana, I think that's how you pronounce it, the bass never really falters in quality. Like, it works really well with the sound they're creating here. So here's a clip of Lagana so you can get a sense of that deep, well, not deep, but my more subtle bass approach they have on this song.
We had too much to drink, she was throwing it up, nowhere near the sink, nowhere near the sink. And now we're throwing up in backyards, growing up in backyards. Yeah, throwing up in backyards, growing up in backyards. Yeah. Oh God, it's funny.
So nice. The guitars on this album are either hit or miss, I feel, because at times it feels like, they're either like out of tune or just, not on the same beat with everybody else in the band, or, the timing of everything. But they're still able to bring a nice catchy energy to everything, even if it is a little bit of rough and tough around the edges. At the time of my writing for this review, I thought on the track Goodnight Little Sea, it was played with an acoustic guitar, but I found out that actually it was played with a nice ukulele, which, adds a lot of warmth and fuzziness and refreshing feel to the album on that last track. I really like the use of that ukulele. So good job on doing that, Angel. The use of synthesizers and the snippets of all his friends being in the recording studio at the same time creates a really nice, cozy and familiar atmosphere on this record that helps you feel very comfortable to be invited into these cool sound spaces that he's creating. Overall, the album really shows that I think Angel Chimchango has great potential to be a very interesting band and music project in the future. It just suffers from overuse of distorted vocals and some production flaws. Besides all that, I think the band is still able to create some really catchy and playful moments with their music here. And I think those moments really highlight what this band does best, and that's creating whimsical, enduring, charming songs that just make you smile. So this album, There It Isn't from Chimchango, I would give it an okay to decent 6.5 out of 10. Support your local scene. Check out everyone who's doing something in your town. Go to a show, buy some merch, help them out. Like always, like, subscribe, and comment. And I'm Matt from Diazable. See you in the page.
Good things about you. Cool and warm. Good things about you.